Ah, I can see him, yeah. You might steal your thunder. I can see him.
Oh, well, look at that. Since we were talking about knobs.
Yeah.
G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. Today I'm out, I'm not alone. And it's also not with Mish. We have, look at that, there's an Ant, there's a Glen. But more importantly, the fella that brought us all here together, this is Colin. Colin's a subscriber of Ant and Glen, so thank you very much, Colin, for the invite out. So look at all us, if we nearly get in amongst everyone. There we are, look at that. Look, isn't that one of the best group photos I think there's ever been?
It's all about me.
Well, actually...
You want a shot just to me by myself?
No, look, we'll get that one later, mate. We'll get that one later. Anyway, we're going to go out. We're going to play hell and break things. We're going to try and find some ruin sites. We'll find some relics. Might even do some gold too. I know I have actually brought the 6,000 with me. So we'll see how we go. But anyway, enough of this yabba. Let's get out. Alrighty, we are here. We're at our first position there that Colin's brought us to, that we've come into. Peppercorn tree, like a bloody magnet they are. Draw me in from miles around. There's apparently a mulberry tree around the back. We can see the flattish area. Oh, there's Glen and Colin. There's Ant there. We have all this area. So not only will we be doing around here, but you should always there's workings over the edge. We'll just wander around there. Who knows what we'll ping, but there should be something here and it will be good. Alright, I've got a signal here. I'm out with Ant, Glen and Colin. I apologise for the wind, but I need to be... Oops. I need to be more this side. Yeah, usually I don't have to blame someone else for the wind. Right, that's what I'm going for. Is that one right there. So we'll put that down. I reckon we should be fine here. Oh, there's rocks all down in and around there. I tell you what, the soil here is beautiful and soft. That'll do it. That'll get it out. Okay, stick that there. Let's have another swing. Are we out? We are out and in the clod. Beautiful. Let's get the old pinpointer out. What are we going to say it is? Coffee Bush Kids Show? Button.
I would be thrilled by a button. Someone said that instead of Victorian gold hunters, it should be Victorian button hunters.
Yeah.
Why are people so cruel?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a rock. There we go. Oh, bother. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wasn't button, harmonica reed. You can see there's a couple of reeds there. It's just a broken piece. So one of the most travelled musical instruments in the Goldfield. That's that. Okay, we found that now. We'll put him aside, close up the clod, and let's have a look at this magnificent...
I'll switch it off.
Oh, thank you. I'll switch it back on again. We'll have a look at this one. That one I like. That's just glorious. Right, we know where it is. Put that down. You're not the only one that's excited, young Glen. Let me tell you, young Ant. Let me tell you. There we go. Oh, the soil's bloody magnificent up here.
Yeah, good heavy rain.
Yeah. Now. Yeah, bit of glass. I think we'll just go straight for. Oh, if I can get this position. Right. Swap hands. A bit close. Take all that glass out the way. Right, let's get this. Well, there we are. Just spotted it. Oh, I think it's the back off a... Oh no, it's not the back off a pocket watch. It is the bloody pocket watch. There's the escarpment. And we can see there that there's still the odd stray cog mixed up in amongst it all. So that's not bad.
Good work, mate. So we're getting good signals early, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
Good lot of house sitey stuff. So no, that's all good. We should, by rights.
More of the watch, you reckon? More of the pocket watch?
Yeah, probably.
Fingers and toes.
Yep. Okay, let's move that out the way. Yeah. There's a bit of glass down in there, so I'm not diving straight in with the old fingers.
No, I was going to dive in before when we thought it was a silver coin. I thought if I see it, I'll whip my hand in and I thought, no, I'll get the trowel in the back of the hand.
Let's see what we've got there. What's that? Oh yeah. Yep, another bit of clock coggery. And I'm just looking there, and I missed that one when we took all that out. So there we go. There's, yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
So
Put it all back together.
we nearly got the whole bloody thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, that's a cool find, and
is.
we
It
will
is.
keep going. Alrighty, I am at the base of a old peppercorn tree. You can see it's already starting to rot down. Ant's over there with Colin. He's got a bloody signal, and I've got a low one just down here. Apologies for the wind. Where are we? That one. It's just little. It's right on there. It's probably just a button, but I'm happy to have a dig of it. It's beautiful, soft digging down here. So we will see what is here. Okay, we're out. Is that it? Ah, okay, that's what it is. Just a piece of steely tinny stuff. All right, let's hope for something better. Alrighty, I am now in between a couple more peppercorns. And Glenn have got something over there, but I have this. I like that. I'm gonna nearly call bloody silver on that, I reckon. It'd have to be, wouldn't it? Only trouble here is that you got to watch out for all the bloody cow pats. They are numerous and they are big. They'll nearly swallow you whole if you bloody step in them too much. Beautiful, we are out. That's good. I can't kneel down in this. What's that? There it is. What is that? Feels weighty. I wonder if it's a bloody gold weight. Anyway, I'll tell you what. We'll have a clean up and we'll find out what it is. Something nice though. Nice weight. Alrighty, there's what I found there. It is, I believe, bronze. It's had either a thread or a hook on the back there for leather maybe, screwed on. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, gold weight, but it's too domed there, so no, it's not. It's just an endment of something. It gave a thumping little signal. You wouldn't have walked away from it. Anyway, we will keep going. Alrighty, Ant's still over there. Glen, oh, he's ducked down. He was over there somewhere. Anyway, I've got this one. It's just there. Just that twinge of 90-ness. And then it goes back into the 80s. We're going to have a look. Let's see what it is. Don't know what it is, but it sounds all right. And because we are at an old house site, in fact, it's looking like it could potentially be a multi-house site. You've got to have a dig at everything, don't you? So, actually, that's giving the biggest signal. Let's well, if you reckon this adventure had knobs on it, you wouldn't be far wrong. That is, actually, hang on a moment. That is a glorious little knob, little door knob. That's an absolute ripper. It's not too big, not too small. It's the Goldilocks of doorknobs. That's all right. We'll take that, put that in the pouch. We'll keep going. Alrighty. I got a nice, it was a reasonable signal. You weren't going to not dig it. And when I dug it, I got this. I would half reckon that is a trivet for an iron or something of the ilk. I'm not going to take that home with me because it's going to be too bloody big. But you can see it's had more of these bars that have broken off. Well, that's not a bad little find. All right, we'll keep going. There's more stuff here to be had, and we're going to have it. Here's a nice little cap that I found. There we are. Interesting, that would have gone down and then been pulled down by these side luggy bits. Don't know what it's off. Oh, can see a little bit of knurling on that. It's nearly like the one that Glenn brought to light. Anyway, hasn't got the patent written on the top of it though. But we'll keep going. That's a nice little find. Now I'm filming off to the side to try and keep you out of the wind. It's just a little piece of brass. It was in the 50s. I was going to dig it. Don't know what it's off, whether it's an adornment for a gun or some sort of fancy for something or other. But yeah, it's a nice little piece. Don't know what it's off. Anyway, we'll keep going. Oh, sorry if this is windy, but there's Ant and Glen all in action. You'll see that on their video. He's discussing about a hole in a big rock escarpment. Bloody doozy too. Anyway, we'll keep going. Alright, I've got the boys back up there. So there's Ant, there's Glen, there's Colin. I've got 3 signals. So one there, I've got one where that brick is, and over there. And it was mostly because of this magnificent stone that Glen wanted Colin to drag back down to. So I suppose it's going to be fisticuffs as to who gets to take it home.
The stone?
Yeah, the stone.
Yeah, it's a good bit of stonework, isn't it?
It is.
This man has called us back. We were 100 yards away having a look at the stone formation. He's called us back.
I did wait.
Yeah, but he's pretty hot on one of these signals, I can tell. Which one is it? Which is
Well, there's a couple of them. I like that 80. So, right about there-ish. So I'll dig that. I've got my back to the wind, but it's still probably going to be a bit bloody breezy. That's not boding well.
Isn't that as good?
Must be a bit of bone. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of cow bone, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
So it does look like the top of a skull.
Matches the others in the collection.
It's always been my dream to find a bloody skull or something like that.
I
use always, mate.
I knew
my
it.
dream is a bit loosely. Yeah. That's not the first thing on my list.
I knew a guy that ended up finding 3 buttons out near Muckleford.
Yeah.
And they were only a couple of inches apart from each other. And when he found the 3rd one, he thought, I'm covering that up again. Oh, there it is. That's not good. I think,
Large bit, is it?
Yeah, really large. I reckon we can leave that in the ground.
Too. I second that motion.
Look at that. 43, 44, dot straight on the line. It's probably a bit of brassy stuff, but that's all right. don't mind digging the old brassy stuff up.
No, the brassy stuff. Anything really, couldn't it?
Yep. Oh, well, why didn't I bloody see that in the first place?
Good, is it?
There we go.
Oh, there we are. We're going up in size.
Yep. Yeah, so I raised your little one, Ant.
Yeah.
Geez, people would wonder what they'd stumble across on both of our shows if, you know, we talk about mine's bigger than Ant's. You've already handled me knob. So, there we
Not
go.
that there's anything wrong with that.
No, that's exactly right. But anyway, he was gentle. So we'll take that one, and I've got one.
So tell us what we think that is.
I reckon that's a surround around a door.
Yes, yeah.
Just a bigger knob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Rightio. And so we'll put that one into the pouch. I'll pick up the pinpointer, and we come up to the last one. Ant's got that for me. Just behind you, Glenn. There it is.
Interesting, isn't it, though, that out here in this windswept paddock, right up on the crest virtually.
Yep.
No real water source, you know.
And they lived here.
Yeah, and we're living here. So we must have had a reason to be up this high and living here. And living here with wooden doors and
No
doors
insulation.
around And no insulation.
Right, I'm going to take that one.
What number's that?
That's in the 70s, Glenn, for the Manticore, which, you know, could be a silver coin. We haven't found one yet, so there's always hope.
Yeah, well, it's a good spot to be. There's a lot of signals here.
Yeah, there is.
A nice damp ground too. You're not killing yourself. See how easily Andrew got that out of there.
Ah!
I can see him, yeah. I might have steal your thunder. I can see him.
Oh, well, look at that. Since we were talking about knobs, now some folks would say that I would have to have two knobs because I couldn't be this silly just playing with one. But anyway, there we go. We've got another nice door knob. That's another nice door knob.
Yeah.
It is a nice one.
Yep. So that's all right. Anyway, we'll take that. We'll put that in the pocket, and we will keep going.
Yes. And I bet Viv's at home thinking, or when she watches this tape, I'm bloody glad I didn't go today.
Yeah, she's going to be annoyed with the wind noise. I can tell. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, sweetie. Now I am trying to keep my back or your back to the wind, but I got this nice signal. I think that's all right. The grass is high, so that's why our arrows are so far down. But if I was closer to the ground, like there's nearly, I don't know, 2 inches, 3 inches of grass. So I'm just gonna, it's Phalaris or bloody something like that with big root system. So I'm just gonna dig around that, try and keep you out of the wind. Bloody hell, what is that? Oh yeah. Ah, bloody ripper. Glenn and Ant are over there. They'll remember that one from there next time. Now look, that's a bell. Hangs too, but look, there's the striker for it as well. Oh, sorry, there. So we'll just gently tease and coerce the century bit out of it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, it all just fell. Okay, so there's that. There it is. Oh, this was off an alarm clock. There's a winder for it too. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's off an alarm clock. Alright, wouldn't have expected to find that up on top of the hill. Got a mulberry bush just there. Look at the surrounds. Bloody brilliant. Anyway, we will keep going. I've got detectors going off everywhere in the background. But I tell you what, I'm not going to walk past a signal like that. Now, it looks like it's at depth, but the grass is long. I'm actually sort of, oh, it's stone. I'm actually sort of, there we go. Just wandering in around all the more flatter grassed areas. But yeah, this one come up. She's all right. I'm trying to keep you out of the wind mostly. There we go. And look at that. Oh, actually what I might do is we'll call Ant and Glen over for this one. And will be interested in that. So if you hang on a tick, we'll be back. We all know what it is. Alrighty, gonna go in for the reach in now. I've got, there's Ant.
Called me over.
So just gently.
Look at
There it all is.
Wowee.
So this is going to fall to pieces, but you can see there how you had the single piece.
Yep.
This is the two pieces, and we've got the dividers in there as well. There would have been two pieces on the outside, which would have had the maker's mark, and it just makes it nice on your lips when you're playing. Anyway,
Cool.
actually, if we do that, there we go, there's some innards of it. But yeah, there's all the plates as well. So, cool little find. You often find, well, often find lots of them. That means we get them all the time, doesn't it? Anyway, we've seen that one now, and we'll keep going. Now, these are the conditions I'm telling you about. You see how high the grass all is? And we're just doing all these flat areas in amongst. But in amongst the flat areas, you do get signals like that. I'm going to dig that one. Nice splodge on the centre line, non-ferrous. Who knows what we'll get, but we will find out in a minute. Oh, boy, geez, the root system on this grass is... Oh, look at that. You ready for... Oh, get to a better position. Here we go. Here's a reveal. Was I right on it? Yes, I was. Look at this. Oh, it's a fancy one, but it's a bit bent. There we go. Looks like a bloody snake after 5 semis have run over it. That's a cool find. That's not bad at all. Bit hard to say who owned it. It's still pointy on the end. And it's light enough that it may well have been dare I say, a sugar teaspoon. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Happy with that. 37.38. Yeah, you'd dig that, you wouldn't go past it. We did, we didn't. So there you go. See you on the next one. Well, we have changed spots. Oh, look, we've even changed detectors. Still out with Ant and Glen. They're off somewhere that way. I've got my first decent target, but even that's up for debate. As we can see there we are, an air rifle pellet. Gave a good signal, we dug it. There you go. The beauties of gold detecting. Now, I'll tell you a funny story. I watched the Victorian gold hunters. Oh, funnily enough, I'm out with them today. And I come across piles of rocks like this, and I think, oh, now, what did Glen tell us about stuff like this? And you know, it's always worth a swing. Well, there's not as much use showing you my bloody screen, is there? We got a nice signal in there. So, heaven knows what it is. You know, immediately you'd go, oh, it would have to be gold. You would like it to be gold. I'm probably going to say 22 casing. But anyway, every time I come across a spot like this, I think to myself, oh, what did Glen tell me? What did he say about this and that? And scraping a few rocks away. Well, we got into a bare patch and we've got something. So I'll come back to you when I've dug it out. We'll see what it is. Well, unfortunately, there it is. You got a piece of rust. Anyway.
His harmonica reed, 1 or 2 coffee bush tells us. My spoon, and be careful when you're digging things, because that was probably complete before I hit it square in the middle with the, with the pick. Our old mate told us that he liked the, what you described that as, the back there?
The nice shield on the back of it.
Shield on the back.
Yep.
Told us about the difference between left and right-handed spoons. It wouldn't be a day out for me if I didn't find 2 buttons, or some buttons. Found those 2 buttons, brass tack when we were up at that, where the houses were, like out of a saddle or something like that. The place where I thought I might get some gold, this was my high point, a very old coin, probably as far back as the 90s, a 5-cent piece. The lid from when we kicked off the lid, the bevel edge lid.
Yeah, that's got a patent on it, so that'll look up all right, I reckon.
That'll look up all right. So put that.
No, Ant can do the buddy.
Right.
The legwork on the computer.
There's Ant's stuff. The handle holder. Oh, that was another one of mine, off the spoon or the fork or whatever we thought it was. All bits and pieces. A general day's detecting. I kept this piece of bone as sort of a sweetheart treasure, like remember that
as a memento.
Yeah, memento trip. Right now, Coffee Bush, tell us about your stuff, mate.
Well, we've got a few knobs there that you could see, and I can remember with fond memories how you carefully fondled that knob there for me. But yeah, we got bits of clock, more bits of clock. We got spoon. We got a bit of something or other.
Out of something that was out like a ruler or something. Do you think?
Well, that was the first impression, but I don't reckon it is, because that's solid.
Which is solid?
This is.
Oh, that hole.
It doesn't bend.
Oh, right, yeah.
So there's no. It's not an actual
fulcrum
part.
Yep.
So it's some piece of decorativeness. I got a lid as well, but mine hasn't got a patent on it. And that was the first decent thing that I sort of found, which was a brass bit, but it wasn't a gold weight. But anyway, that's as it runs away. Those all up are the realities of metal detecting. You know, this, you go, oh, it's all bloody rubbish. No, that was a bloody good day.
It was a good day. We must thank Colin.
Yes, thank you, Colin.
Doing you, Colin, you turned us onto a place that I reckon hadn't been detected before.
No.
Yeah.
And it was nice to have the permission to go in there and be confident while we're in there.
We did have a lot of high grass to contend with. The
Oh,
cows
too many signals too, wasn't
yeah,
there?
and the cows hadn't been doing their job for us. They knew we were coming
Well, I
there, and they
disagree.
didn't.
They had been doing the job because I stood in it twice. Now, what's that?
Oh yeah. Oh wow, you've got one of those.
Got a big one of those.
Oh, not everyone gets a big one of those.
Not a big one anyhow.
No. Yeah.
So
That's a
one of
conrod
those.
end of some sort of machinery. You can see it's been in the ground for ages by the way it's delaminating and so forth. But that would have been probably off some piece of mining machinery. Yep, good find.
And the other thing, Ant, 2 men went into a ball bearing factory. One bloke lost his bearings and the other bloke was all right. Yeah, so they were my 2 finds close together, both obviously off some sort of machine. And the ground we're in, or ground that you still taping, mate? I want to myself. The ground we're in has been taken right back to the bedrock, and over there is a big patch of sort of alluvial wash, and it's got over there at least it's got a sort of Chinese feel to it to me, because it's poor ground, but it's been taken right out, and they were very industrious, and I think that it might have been, that particular area might have been worked by the Chinese just by the way that it's been worked. You know, big high faces of wash that would carry very little gold, but has been worked regardless. So this is pretty well the end of our day.
All right. Well, I suppose we're all going to say goodbye.
We are.
All
Well,
right.
not goodbye. What do they say? You know, when we meet again, it's not goodbye.
Yeah, it's not real goodbye. We'll catch you later.
See you next time.
Anyway,
Thanks very much,
it's
Andrew.
been great.
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
All up. Thanks for coming along, fellas. Thanks. Well, actually, this is all neutral ground. So we met on neutral ground, which is good. It's the way to always do it. We've had a great time.
We have indeed.
And we've got some stuff to show. Thank you very much, Colin, again. It was good of you to give us those spots to come and play with. Play at, I should say.
Cheers, Colin.
Still thinking of the knobs. Anyway, all right.
Thanks
so,
from the Victorian Gold Hunters to Coach Bush Kid. He's been a lot of fun, good company. We'll cut out the bit where him and I were rolling around the ground punching on.
yeah, sure. Cheek's a bit sore after that.
But we had a lot of fun, and it's nice to put a face to, voice to the face, or whatever you would like to say.
Meat in the flesh.
Meat in the
flesh,
flesh. The little man in my headset said, "Don't say meat in the flesh." Well, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, we'll call it at that. So, keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting. Remember to go over and see these guys. The links will be in the description below, Paul. And good to fill in some of your day detecting. Remember to fill in all your holes when you finish. And we will catch you next time.
See ya.